Last year, the Kenyan shilling depreciated by 11% against the US dollar to break through the 100 shillings to the dollar mark. While the shilling's depreciation was largely blamed on the strengthening of the dollar against all major currencies, a domestic factor was also to blame for the shilling slide. The widening gap between Kenya's imports and its exports, also known as the current account deficit.
Last year we recorded about 537 billion Kenya shillings worth of exports, and imports were around 1.6 trillion.
The gap has more than doubled over the last 5 years, from 537 billion shillings in 2010 to well over 1 trillion shillings by the end of 2014. A trend the government now plans to arrest in order to stop draining its precious foreign currency reserves.
We need to work on a trade policy. There's a draft, so we hope to complete within the next 4 months.
Kenya's main exports comprise of agricultural goods such as tea, coffee and horticultural produce. The country, however, imports fuel, industrial inputs and machinery. Among the strategies the government intends to put in place is the diversification of Kenya's export markets. Nigeria, Africa's largest economy and most populous nation, is one such market.
Within the next 60 days following that visit, we've agreed to have a session with the Chamber of Commerce and the business community here to draw a list of things that we must achieve out of that bilateral discussions.
The government's latest commitment on trade comes 6 months ahead of the 14th United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, scheduled to be held in Nairobi in July. Denis Otieno, The Big Question.